Morning Consult, founded in 2013, is not the typical political opinion pollster. Instead of polling small samples designed to reflect the general public's opinion on political issues, ranging from 500 to 1,500 contacts and then extracting results, the company surveys 5,000 people every day. For its latest survey, 2018 Midterms, the company said the results were compiled from surveys of more than 275,000 registered voters across the United States from February 1 through the end of April. And it's bad news for Democrats hoping to take back the Senate. Across key Senate states, Republicans lead in the generic ballot in Democratic Senate-held seats like Florida, Indiana, Missouri, Montana, North Dakota and West Virginia. And there are 3 more where Republicans could knock out Democratic senators, for a total possible gain of 9 seats in November. Morning Consult asked, do you think your senator deserves re-election? Options: deserves re-election or time for a new person. Here are the results of that massive survey for each contest. Florida, Democrat incumbent Senator Bill Nelson, 31%, deserves re-election, 46% time for a new person. Indiana, Democrat incumbent Senator Joe Donnelly, 30%, deserves re-election, 43% time for a new person. Minnesota, Democrat incumbent Senator Tina Smith, 25%, deserves re-election, 30% time for a new person. Missouri, Democrat incumbent Senator Claire McCaskill, 29%, deserves re-election, 53% time for a new person. North Dakota, Democrat incumbent Senator Heidi Heitkamp, 35%, deserves re-election, 49% time for a new person. Ohio, Democrat incumbent Senator Sherrod Brown, 32%, deserves re-election, 42% time for a new person. Pennsylvania, Democrat incumbent Senator Bob Casey, 30%, deserves re-election, 45% time for a new person. Wisconsin, Democrat incumbent Senator Tammy Baldwin, 34%, deserves re-election, 48% time for a new person. And West Virginia, Democrat incumbent Senator Joe Manchin, 32%, deserves re-election, 53% time for a new person. There is one Republican who is in trouble, according to Morning Consult. Republican incumbent Senator Dean Heller from Nevada, 25% say he deserves re-election, while 50% say it's time for a new person to represent the state in the Senate. Ben Shapiro, writing for the Daily Wire, took a different approach but with the same results. He looked at polls where Democrats are being challenged by Republican candidates and concluded that, in the best-case scenario for Republicans, they could win up to 9 additional Senate seats. What about the House? A series of polls aggregated by Real Clear Politics shows the Democrats with a generic advantage of 6.7 points over Republicans. But that advantage has been cut in half since December, and Morning Consult's numbers show it to be even narrower, 50 to 45 Democrats over Republicans, just a 5-point difference. This narrowing was reported by The New American on Tuesday, showing support by millennials for the Democratic Party melting away. And on Friday, Rasmussen reports said that 41% of those polled now believe the president will be re-elected in 2020, up from 34% in late December, while those hoping, he'll be defeated has shrunk from 31% 4 months ago to just 25% currently. All of which has caught the attention of Democrat pollsters who have been watching their House advantage narrow. Pollsters for Democracy Corps and Women's Voices Women's Vote Action Fund have conceded that the party's momentum has stalled in the last few months. And it's no wonder. As the Democrats continue to focus on destroying Donald Trump, i.e., Russia, and now, Stormy, it has left the field open for real conversations about real issues. As the editor-in-chief of the Washington Free Beacon, Matthew Continetti, noted, the more the Democrat Party falls for the self-flattery, empty rhetoric, question-begging, and maze-like complexity of media narratives, not to mention the more it succumbs to the fever dream of impeachment of the president, the less likely it is to recoup the power it once enjoyed. An Ivy League graduate and former investment advisor, Bob is a regular contributor to The New American magazine and blogs frequently at LifeFromTheRight.com, primarily on economics and politics. He can be reached at this email address as being protected from spam bots. You need JavaScript enabled to view it. Photo, clipart.com related article. Latest poll shows millennials turning away from Democrats. Please review our comment policy before posting a comment. Thank you for joining the discussion at The New American. We value our readers and encourage their participation, but in order to ensure a positive experience for our readership, we have a few guidelines for commenting on articles. If your post does not follow our policy, it will be deleted. No profanity, racial slurs, direct threats, or threatening language. No product advertisements. Please post comments in English. Please keep your comments on topic with the article. If you wish to comment on another subject, you may search for a relevant article and join or start a discussion there. Comments that we consider abusive, spammy, off-topic, or harassing will be removed. If our filtering system detects that you may have violated our policy, your comment will be placed in a queue for moderation. It will then be either approved or deleted. Once your comment is approved, it will then be viewable on the discussion thread. If you need to report a comment, please flag it and it will be reviewed. Thank you again for being a valued reader of The New American. Copyright 2015 The New American. All rights reserved.